Hey guys, Miss McGuire here. Hey, I've got another lesson for you on main idea. Say, I love it. All right, so we are going to change our objective slightly from I can identify to I can summarize. So I can summarize the main idea in three supporting details, meaning putting it into your own words. So we're going to take a look at this same website we were on yesterday. This one is going to be all about cat whisper. So we're going to go to, and I have a change in the pronunciation of this. It is not doggo news, despite the fact that it kind of looks like a doghouse to me. It is dogo, which means young and small in Swahili. And so the company that founds this current events website, this is kind of their message down here. You can read it on your own, but just a correction on that. Dogo. All right, so we're going to go to it. Let me pull it up right here. And I want you to read with me and work on that expression, okay? Reading fluently does not just mean reading fast, all right? It means that you're going to be reading like you're talking and your voice is going up and down and you sound like you're talking, okay? Okay, so let's start. Here we go. Are you a cat whisperer? And you may have heard of the dog whisperer, and that is the guy who's super good at training dogs, and it's like he can almost read their language and almost talk to them. So this article is going to be all about understanding a cat's language and facial expressions. All right. And right here under the picture, since it is a nonfiction text, it's going to have a text feature. What's this called? Tell me. Caption. Good job. All right. Cats' facial emotions are harder to read than those of dogs. So looking at a cat, it's harder to know what they're feeling and what they're thinking than it is for a dog, because dogs almost like smile when they're like looking at you. It almost looks like they're smiling. So we're going to read a little bit more about that here in the first paragraph. All right, here we go. Paragraph number 1. While dogs openly demonstrate or show joy, displeasure through grins and grimaces, discerning a cat's emotions from its face is often hard, even for its owners. Now, researchers from Canada's University of Guelph assert that, stoic as they may appear, cats also express emotions on their faces. Just one has to learn about how to interpret them or understand them. Remember, if you're reading this article on your own on Dogo News, you can click on the blue words and it'll pull up your definition. So demonstrate, and I kind of told you the definition was show. So it says to make evident or establish by arguments of reasoning or prove or show. Right here it says to exhibit or show. So you can always go, if you're reading these articles on your own, you can always click on these to help you understand what those words mean. So they're saying in this first paragraph that it's really hard to figure out what the cats are thinking, basically. And so they did a research study, kind of like a science study, to see, can you figure out what a cat's thinking? Can you know their emotions? All right, let's go on to paragraph number 2. For their study, Professor Lee Neal and Georgia Mason recruited 6,300 people from 85 countries. The participants were asked to fill out a questionnaire and watch 20 short cat videos, obtained mostly from YouTube. Each clip highlighted just the cat's face, its eyes, muzzle, and mouth, and gave no clues to its surroundings or circumstances. The viewers did not have to determine the cat's exact emotion, but just decide whether it was in a positive state, a negative state, or if they were unsure. So what they did, these scientists, what they did is they took, like here, it'll show you right here. So they just showed the face. That way you didn't see what was happening in the background or like who was with them or what was going on. And they want to see, if you just look at the cat's face, can you know, are they positive, meaning happy, or are they sad, meaning like a negative? They use the word negative, sad. Or if you were unsure, not sure what they were feeling. Okay. Right here under this caption, it tells you what this picture is about. Study participants were only shown the cat's faces from a series of short video clips. So they gave these little video clips and they took out the background like I was talking about earlier, and that's kind of what they would see. All right, let's go on to paragraph 3. The researchers who published their findings in the November 2019 issue of Animal Welfare found that only 13%, or 819 participants, were able to read the cat's emotions accurately, and we all know what that word means from DMS, or correctly, over 75% of the time. Further research showed that the so-called cat whisperers were primarily women and veterinarians, or vet technicians. Younger adults also seem to be able to read the expressions better than older individuals. So if you're younger, you're a woman, or you're a veterinarian working with animals, you're able to kind of see those emotions on the cat's faces a lot better, which is kind of interesting. All right, going on to paragraph 4. The fact that women generally scored better than men is consistent with the previous research that has shown that women appear to be better at decoding nonverbal displays of emotion, both in human and dogs, said Mason. Surprisingly, being a cat owner did not help study participants, indicating that a strong attachment or strong love for the animal did not necessarily mean better understanding of its emotions. So just because you love cats and like they're the best thing in the world doesn't mean that you're going to be able to read their emotions and kind of know what they're thinking better than anybody else. But it did show, which was interesting, the surprising fact was that women and veterinarians, people who work with animals, were able to figure out those emotions better. All right, going on to paragraph, I think that's 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And right here, it shows the caption right here. Inscrutable as they may be, cats' expressions are learned over time. So inscrutable meaning kind of like nobody understands cats, something that nobody can understand. As they may be, cats' expressions can be learned over time. So you can learn what they're thinking slightly. Unfortunately, all is not lost for cat owners who are unable to tell their pets' moods. The researchers believe the skills are not innate, meaning natural, but learned over time, which explains why veterinarian staff scored high in the study. This is important to be able to do because it could help strengthen the bond between owners and cats, and so improve cat care and welfare, said Neal. So it's not a natural skill that you are naturally good at, being with cats or knowing cats' emotions. You have to kind of learn this over time. That's why veterinarians are better at it, because they're working with animals all the time. All right, and this is kind of fun little activity down here. To find out if you have what it takes to be a cat whisperer, take the fun interactive cat faces quiz created by the study's researchers. So I actually took this cat quiz myself and scored 100%. So I am so this right here proves to be correct, that women score better than men. And I took this cat faces quiz. You click on this word cat faces right here and it'll pull you up to the quiz. It says, are you a cat whisperer? And then you just click on the quiz. Totally harmless, made for kids. So you click on this and I think it's got 6 to 10 questions. They show you just like they did in the article, where they block out the background and you have to know, is it showing positive or negative emotions? And then you just click on it, and at the end they'll give you a score sheet. So to prove it to you, I've added that right here. I just thought it was funny. So apparently your teacher is a cat whisperer. 100%. All right, guys, have fun with that. If you have permission from your parent to take that quiz, you can go on to Doggo News, and I've added the link below in the description. You can just click right there and it'll take you right to the article. All right, let's look at this. What is the main idea? So we're going to use our fingers again, or you can write the letter down, whichever you prefer. So A, 2 for B, 3 for C, and 4 for D. What's the main idea? A, cats cannot show emotion. B, cats are the cutest animal. C, cats can show emotion on their face. Or D, how to take care of your cat. What was the main idea of this article? Remember, pause the video if you need that extra time. All right, the main idea is cats can show emotion on their face, as we learned from the research. Say, whoa. All right, what detail supports the text? A, women and veterinarians are better at reading cats' emotion than men. B, cats openly show joy through grins and smiles, or grins or smiles. C, nobody knows if cats can show emotion. D, reading a cat's emotion is a natural skill. Think about it. Remember, show your fingers 1, a 2, a 3, or a 4, depending on what you're thinking. All right. What detail supports the text? A, women and veterinarians are better at reading cats' emotions than men. And we're going to take a look at just one paragraph, the 5th paragraph of the article. We're going to reread it. Could good readers reread stories over again so we can understand them better, right? Or comprehend them better. All right. So, fortunately, all is not lost for cat owners who are unable to tell their pets' moods. Researchers believe the skills are not innate, they are not natural. That could be a good vocabulary quiz word, but learned over time, which explains why veterinarian staff scored higher in the study. This is important to be able to do because it could help strengthen the bond between owners and cats and so improve cat care and welfare, said Neal. So thinking about just this paragraph that I've got up here, what is the main idea of this paragraph? A, if you don't have a natural cat whisperer skills, your cat won't like you. B, you can learn your cat's emotion over time, which can help you bond with your cat. C, research shows that cats don't show any emotion. Or D, research shows that cats don't like their veterinarians. What is the main idea of this article, of this paragraph, 5th paragraph? It is B. You can learn your cat's emotion over time, which can help you bond with your cat. Do you like my silly answer A? You don't have a natural cat ability. Your cat's not going to like you. Ha! Just kidding. All right. All right, guys. Thanks for reading with me. That was kind of a long article, but I hope you liked it. It's kind of interesting to me. Okay, so we're gonna go for your challenge. I'm gonna say challenge accepted. All right, so you're gonna go to Google Classroom, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna type in. I've created an assignment under there, and you're gonna type in find cat whisperer assignment, and you're going to write a summary of the article. So I want at least 4 sentences, okay, in your own words. That's what summary means, okay, in your own words. So 4 sentences, complete sentences, start with capital, end with period. We know all that stuff. And tell me main idea and at least 3 details. You can tell me more if you want. At least 3 details that support that main idea. Okay. And we're looking at the entire article this time. Okay. So write your summary in your own words. If you have time to do that challenge, awesome. I'm excited to see all your hard work. Thank you so much for reading with me. I hope you learned something and have a great rest of your day. Bye, guys.